Okay, so what I want to do in this video is show to you how the device that we just made by putting 3 sensors and plugging them to this board and writing this basic code becomes an IoT device. Now for that purpose I prepared some starter code for you already because we have to basically write code to connect the board to Wi-Fi, initialize MQTT stuff, and that's a bit long-winded to do in a video, and ultimately you will not need to write all that code. You can just get it from my examples, and what really matters is the design aspect, not the engineering aspect. So for that is enough if we can read some sensors and know how to actuate stuff, but we don't really need to know the networking internals. So I prepared something here called MDD IoT examples. This is in the GitLab of Master of Digital Design. I will share this link on the slide, probably it's at the bottom of the slide where you're watching this video. And I will show you from the beginning how to just basically fetch this code from this repository and load it in your Arduino. So over here you see that there is a bunch of examples. The one we're going to be loading now is the MQTT starter. So what I did is I clicked on the project link, and here there is this obscure link that says download, and that's what we want to do. Just download that zip file. I'm on a Windows machine, so this will look slightly different in your Macs, quite probably. And basically I just extract all. I like to put these in my Arduino sketch directory, which is in my documents, Arduino, and over there I have something for MDD, quite probably MDD, and that's how I normally do it. In this case I already just downloaded it, but you're gonna have to do a process analogous to this one. Now I'm gonna put this window aside. So now the zip file is loaded to our disk. Sorry, the zip file is downloaded to our disk and uncompressed. And what I just did is basically open, and here I went to MDD IoT examples and I opened this one, MQTT starter. So IoT who's 32 blah blah MQTT starter. Okay, that's the one. I click on the INO file, that's the main sketch, and I open it, and then I see all these. This is basically all the code that does the sensing and sends those sensor readings over the internet to a broker. You don't need to go into a great deal of detail to understand this code. Much of the magic is happening here in Toolkit. That's kind of expert level code, so I don't suggest you go here. But the one you're going to have to change mostly is this one called settings.h, and maybe fiddle around with some of the functions here of what to do with your board when an incoming MQTT message arrives to you. But let me go over the settings, explain this a little bit. Oh well, before I do that, there's one step that I forget, and that's the first time. So this sketch uses a library called ESP32 Servo and another one called Arduino MQTT Client. So make sure your libraries are installed. You can go to Tools. So I will do that again. I'll repeat. Go to Tools, Manage Libraries, and over here just search for ESP32 Servo. And make sure that one is installed, ESP32 Servo. In my case it's already installed, so I don't need to click that button to install it, but you will have to click that button. And the second library we need to make sure is installed is Arduino MQTT Client. That will filter it out, and as you can see again I have it installed, but you probably will not, so remember to install it. And if that goes successfully, then you will probably be able to just verify this. It will say compiling sketch. And if everything goes successfully here, it probably means that all the libraries are installed properly and that you will be ready to follow to the next step. Alright, you know what, the next step, I will cut it off here and I will make it into another video so it doesn't become too long, and yeah, I have them neatly separated then. Alright, see you in the next video. Ciao!